Greetings. My name is Frank Brown, and
Abdul Hafiz Line.
this is Northeast Political Prisoners Coalition podcast, dedicated to being the voice of the political prisoners. This episode focuses on the Black church's moral obligation to the political prisoner. How can a person or a group of people claim to be people of God and not advocate for the release of political prisoners, especially in this pandemic era? Attorney General Letitia James claims to be a person of God, and yet she did not co-sign the temporary release of Jalil Abdul Muttaqin, aka Anthony Bottom. His sentence has now been transferred from 25 to life to a death sentence, as now he has COVID-19. Jalil has already served over 49 years in jail. How much more time can he serve? We are calling on the Black church to take immediate action and have members in their congregation write on his behalf for his release. They could contact his attorney, who's Nora Carroll, at 111 Livingston Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11201-5078. Time is running out. Act now. His life is dependent on it. What's the call?
Free them all.
What's the call?
Free them all.
What's the call?
Free them all. Brothers and sisters out there in the religious community, injustice and oppression is a moral issue, and we're living in a system, and there's a global system of colonialism and imperialism that has committed some very, very serious and grave injustices, some atrocities, some evil acts around the world. Just give you a few of them. South America, the Spanish and the Portuguese murdered 56 million people. Okay, Columbus, set the stage for 89 million so-called Indians to be murdered in America. On the West Coast, the Dutch and the Spanish murdered another 26 million. 180 million Black people came from Africa, and only 23% of them survived the passage across the Atlantic Ocean. So these are very, very serious crimes against humanity. Genocide, infanticide, killing babies, by the millions. In Southern Africa, 36 million people attacked, destabilized, traumatized, wiped off their lands, and these are moral issues, and people of God have to be concerned about this. And brothers and sisters like Jalil Muttaqin stood up, to give our people security against this type of man-eating system, this type of system that targeted dark-skinned people, with physical violence, physical oppression in order to rip our wealth. That's what the wealth and the power of this nation is built upon. These crimes against humanity. So we call people of religion, who believe in God, God don't like this ugly stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So we need to support Brother Jalil to bring Jalil home. He's really contracted the virus, and he said that, these prisons, where people are in close quarters and catching the virus left and right, he compared it to Governor Rockefeller sending the troops to Attica and just murdering people. It's murder. You understand? It's part of the genocidal pattern. So we are asking people of faith, in the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King, who stood up against injustice. He was a political prisoner too. You understand? To demand freedom for Brother Jalil Muttaqin.
Contact us at freedommore2016@gmail.com. The website is Northeast Political Prisoner Coalition.wordpress.com. Address is P.O. Box 380122, Brooklyn, New York, 11238. Follow us at Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. What's the call?
Free them all.
What's the call?
Free them all.
What's the call?
Free them all.
What's the call?
Free them all.